SEA Today.
Hey everybody, welcome back to A's Online Virtual Classroom. This is your boy Andre bringing you SEA Today, presented by A's Online Tutoring Services. Exam success at your fingertips. So welcome back. We're here preparing for SEA 2021. So if you haven't done it as yet, hit that subscribe button because we have so much more to come. We have a few announcements to make. We have a lot more work to do, and today we're going to continue with SEA Specimen Paper 2019. We started this paper of English language at the beginning of this week, start of week 2, and today is our last day of week 2. So as we get into it, make sure and check out all our previous videos and the link on top, because you don't want to miss out anything. All right, so let's get the board up because we have a lot of work to do today. Not really, today will be a short session because the graphic is what we're looking at today in the comprehension. So section 2 English language, the last comprehension is a graphic, and it's normally just 5 questions. This year for 2021 it will just be 4. We're going to still do 5 questions because it's a paper from 2019. all right, so that's a lot of talking right there. Let's get straight into the work, and we know how it works. As soon as the timer starts, we will start. All right, so make sure and get your pen and paper. If you don't have it, pause the video, run and get it quick, and as soon as the timer starts, we will start. All right, let's get it. So in the first graphic, we are seeing what looks like a poster, and I can zoom out all the way. You can't see the whole thing, but it has 3 sections along with the top part of it. All right, so we're going to go through the whole thing, read it through from top to bottom before we even get to the questions. All right, let's get that zoom. So it says 5th Annual Disaster Awareness Day, Saturday the 11th of August from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. This dash means 2, so it's going to start at 9 in the morning and it's going to finish at 3 in the afternoon. And it's taking place at Greenfield Mall. All right, and the details for the awareness day are listed below. So here we have free. First thing they put on the poster: free entrance, free child identification card, enter to win a free weather radio, and free hot dogs and cereal / fruit. And I have some pictures here. Then in the middle they have demonstrations, right? That's this word running up this way, and they're doing demonstrations on earthquake safety. We're seeing drop, cover, and hold on. Then we're doing demonstrations for hurricane and flood models. You can see a picture of a storm there. And then we're having demonstrations on, TNTech safety demonstrations, which deals with electricity and the TNTech company, Trinidad and Tobago Electricity Commission. And in the end here we have learn. So they're going, anybody who attends will be able to learn to build an emergency kit, learn to prepare your pets for a disaster, or learn safety with water and electricity. All right, so this is our graphic. We have a lot of different parts here. Let's get to the questions. So the first question asks, using details on the poster, fill in the information below. So the first thing they want us filling is how often is the Disaster Awareness Day held? So how often? So when we look at the flyer itself, we could see that they have a date as to when it's taking place. But that doesn't tell us how often. It's not like to say it's taking place every single Saturday. Right? The poster doesn't indicate that at all. So when they say how often, there's another part of the flyer that hints how often, and that would be the top line, 5th Annual Disaster Awareness Day. So annual, for those of us who remember simple interest, even though it's off of the exam this year, we would have seen that word come up in maths sometimes, annual, and definitely in your English classes. Annual means every year, each year, once a year. It's anything like that. So when they ask us how often, our answer would be once a year. It is held once a year. Alright, and use details on the poster, fill in where is it held. Alright, so let's see where it's held, and it is held, according to the poster, at Greenfield Mall. Make sure and spell the location properly. You have it right here, so just when you're answering it, make sure you put the correct spelling. So it is held at Greenfield Mall. Great. So next one, number 40, give 2 reasons why illustrations are used in the poster. So this is actually a typical question that they would ask about graphics. So this is one you can take note of. Now, what is an illustration? Now, an illustration is a picture or an image that looks something like these. So all of these things here are illustrations. And why would we want to put illustrations in our posters or in our graphics? Well, 2 things. If we were to imagine that there weren't any what would you call it, illustrations, let me show you this. So let's say there wasn't any pictures at all. No pictures, no pictures, no pictures, no illustrations. Now, tell me, how does that look without any illustrations? Alright, so with our smartboard, we don't have to imagine it. We can see it looks very boring, it looks very plain, it's not attractive. If this is stuck up on a wall, let me say for example, I don't know, in Port of Spain or wherever, they put up posters. Maybe even in your school, you would pass this straight because it looks very boring, and you most likely wouldn't stop and even bother to read it. So illustrations, first of all, they make the poster a lot more attractive. So now if you're passing and you see this, seeing all of these different pictures might catch your attention, it might draw you into it and be like, okay, what is that about? So we're going to answer that by saying 2 reasons why illustrations are used in a poster. We don't have to put a full sentence because it's point 1 and point 2. So one reason would be to make the post, why am I writing in white? Alright, so it would be, come on. Alright, to make the poster more attractive, right? Which would encourage people to read it, first of all, if you don't read it. Another thing, well, images, another thing that illustrations and images do is they help you get a better sense of exactly what is being advertised or displayed. So the pictures bring more life to it, yes, but it actually gives a little bit more information as to what will take place. For example, the earthquake safety, they already give you a sense of what it's about. Drop, cover, and hold on. So the illustrations themselves sometimes give more information and more details to the poster. So we can see that to give more information or details about the event. Alright, so illustrations make things more attractive. It encourages people to want to read the poster, and hopefully it will encourage them to want to come to the event. Alright, so we just have a few more questions. Number 41, give one purpose of the poster. Use one example from the poster to support your answer. So one purpose of the poster, and the purpose should always be taken, my friends, from the top. Now, most posters are used to advertise an event that's taking place, and we already have the event to the top. So the purpose of the poster is to encourage people to come to the 5th annual Disaster Awareness Day. So one purpose of the poster is to encourage or to get people, to encourage persons to come to the event. Now, they ask for one example from the poster to support your answer. Alright, so when we go back to the poster, yes, seeing 5th Annual Disaster Awareness Day, that is what the event is about, and that's the purpose of the flyer, to advertise the event. However, what would encourage people even more from the poster, apart from the title, would be this part. And they're smart, they put it on top, they put it first. Free. And they're giving a free entrance, giving children a free ID card. I guess that's in case children get lost. Free entry into a competition to win a radio, and again, free food. Alright, and as I said, they put this on top. So anytime you see a poster and they're advertising it free, come on, we know people like free things. So here we would say one example from the poster to support my answer. One example from the poster to support my answer is they advertise in their first point that there are free parts of the event, like free entry. So just giving one example in the answer out of the list of the many free things that they're offering. All right, so that's our example. Let's move on. Name 2 demonstration activities from the poster. So this one is a read off from the poster because they did mention or give us a part on demonstrations, which is to the middle here. And as you can see, there are 3, and the question is asking us for 2. So we could pick earthquake safety and hurricane and flood models. Hurricane and flood models. Hurricane and flood models. Wonderful. And now that takes us to our last question for today. Using details to support your answer, who do you think will be interested in this event? So this is also another question they like to ask about graphics. And we need to see what is being offered at the event to really understand who might want to come. So first of all, there are a lot of free things, so a lot of people will want to come, but let's break it down. They bring in demonstrations on some very specific topics, as well as they are offering you the opportunity to learn how to build an emergency kit, to prepare your pets for disaster and safety with water and electricity. So when you think about it, persons who want to learn about some of these things will want to come to this event. For example, for myself who own pets, if I see an event advertising ways to prepare your pets for a major disaster, that's something that might pique my interest, and I will want to come to this to learn, okay, so what do I have to do to protect my pets in a disaster like a hurricane or earthquake or flood. So persons who want to learn how to prepare their pets for disaster, in other words, people who own pets, I think persons who have pets would want to come or will be interested in this event, and they ask you to use details because the event offers an opportunity or a chance to learn about ways to prepare pets for a disaster. All right, and that is our full answer. I think persons who have pets will be interested in this event because the event offers an opportunity to learn about ways to prepare pets for a disaster. All right, so that, my friends, brings us to the end of our specimen paper 2019 for English language. So thanks a lot for sticking out through the whole video. If you haven't done it as yet, hit subscribe and make sure and hit that like button as well. And because we're trying to make sure as many people are prepared for this year's exam, please share this with all your friends and let's spread this free platform to allow everybody to get ready for exams. Alright, so thanks a lot for watching. SEA preparation today will make your life a lot better and easier tomorrow. So stick with it. We have 89 more days to go, so let's get it. Thanks for joining me.
SEA Today.